Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Monday, April 15th, 2024. Arbitrum Bold goes live on Testnet. Paradigm announces the open source release of Reth AlphaNet. Uniswap increases its front-end fee, and Caldera releases a roadmap page. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is made possible thanks to Optimism's retroactive funding rounds. To support this podcast, please collect today's episode as an NFT on Base at ethdaily.io/NFT. Arbitrum Bounded Liquidity Delay, or BOLD, a dispute resolution protocol featuring interactive fraud proofs, is now live on a public alpha testnet release. BOLD allows anyone to run a validator node, enabling permissionless transaction validation. BOLD protects against delay attacks by implementing a fixed upper limit of 7 days for resolving disputes. Delay attacks occur when malicious actors spend funds to delay the confirmation of transactions. With BOLD, honest validators can collaborate and pool resources to successfully win disputes, even when facing multiple malicious actors. Arbitrum Orbit chains will be able to adopt BOLD by updating their Arbitrum Nitro tech stack. Off-Chain Labs plans to launch BOLD on Arbitrum One and Arbitrum Nova mainnets in the summer of this year. Reth AlphaNet, an OP Stack testnet rollup for experimenting with Ethereum improvement proposals, is now open source. Reth AlphaNet supports periodic network resets and features 3 initial EIPs, including EIP 3074 for auth instructions, EIP 7212 for SEC 256R1 curve support, and EIP 2537 for BLS 12381 curve operations. Reth AlphaNet aims to surpass performance thresholds of 1 gigagas per second and address challenges related to state growth. The rollup is built on the Reth SDK and OP-Reth execution client. The development roadmap for AlphaNet includes a hosted version on Conduit, distribution of modified Foundry builds, and experimental enhancements in wallet user experience via Rivet. Uniswap Labs has increased its swap fee to 0.25% for transactions made through its front end, except for certain token pairs like stablecoin to stablecoin and ETH to wrapped ETH swaps. The increase comes as Uniswap Labs received a Wells notice from the SEC last week, suggesting that the increased revenue could help its position in future legal proceedings. The front-end fee is separate from fees charged by liquidity providers and the yet-to-be-activated Uniswap protocol fee switch. Since implementing an initial 0.15% swap fee on October 16th, Uniswap Labs has accrued about $12 million in total fee revenue. Over the volatile weekend, it generated $500,000 in daily fee revenue. And lastly, Rollup-as-a-Service infrastructure provider Caldera released a roadmap page featuring recent upgrades and upcoming development plans. Caldera already supports testnet rollup deployments using Arbitrum Orbit, OP Stack, ZK, and Polygon CDK tech stacks. Caldera is now working to develop a production-ready version of its self-service platform, which will enable users to deploy custom rollups on mainnet. In other news, SafeDAO approves safe token transferability, Aligned Layer raises $2.6 million, and Hong Kong approves spot Bitcoin and ETH ETFs. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on X at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.